Everyone, I'm working on my for my order, and I just have a little time here. I just want to share with you what I make. And so this is the potluck I have. It 10 inches. This is like whatever size you decide to make. I have a 10 inches, and I'm going to trace around here. I use the newspaper, but you can use anything you want. In this one circle, we can make 3 different projects, and I like to share with you all 3 in one video. Gonna fold, and from here I'm gonna turn it into 3. This side I'm going to cut this, then I can have a hexagon. So now when I have something like that, I'm going to make sure that I go all the way down up here on the side, and then you go and just mark the side right here. Then you have the smallest hexagon side right here. You can see this is one and this is the other one, and continue to go around on 6 corners here. Move this up to here. You can see that meet the dots that I just marked, and then mark the side here, and that's another one, and continue to do so until you have another small hexagon. Going to trace on the fabric, and you're gonna cut one only of this. So everyone, after I cutting out the fabric, look at the fabric, so beautiful. You follow this line of the hexagon. You're gonna fold it so you can have the smaller hexagon. So everyone, I ran out of heavyweight interfacing, so I use 2 midway interfacing, and I'm going to iron on this. I'm gonna fold it in half, and then mark the center, mark it like this, and then fold it again the other way, so you can have the center match like that, and then bring back the fabric. The fabric, you do the same thing. You're gonna fold it in half. Now I have all that center, and this the center here, and then this side the center here. I have all that center all lined up for me. You see how simple that is, but you have to make sure the hexagon is straight, okay? Go on the side like that. Now everything is like that. You're gonna use threads and needle. I use double string, and so I'm gonna go right in the center here where I marked this center. This is a slightly different than what I make in the past, but you'll like it, this one. So go into here, and then from here I'm going to this side or any side you want, right at the mark that you mark here. Just like that, and then you can sew a little bit like that, and then go into the next one with this one right here. And slide this there, and then the next one, wherever you mark the center, that's where you going to sew this like this. I do a lot of things handmade, and a lot of people love it. We're not gonna take the needle out, but I'm going to go around and then press like this. Make sure that pointy is lying down this way, and then you go into this way like that. If your fabric stayed out for you, then you do that when you fold, and make sure it go right into the side evenly, just like that. You see, when I fold it over, I make sure it go right into this side and even. I still have the thread and the needle here. I'm gonna do one right here. You putting this down to the center. Then this side, it's not round, but it's like pointy here. And I'm going to iron this. You're going to bring this one to this pointy here. You bring it all the way. It's okay to pull it until you see it's the diamond shape right here. Iron it so it can stay down for you as the diamond shape. You're gonna do all 6 of them exactly the same way I'm showing you here. Okay, and then here you're going to pull this down. I'm going to go here and scoop this up one more time, and then I'm placing right here. I'm gonna go and iron this. So beautiful. Now you do the next one and the next one until you're finished. You don't round this corner, push this down, and then you press. My fabric be able to press, but if your fabric is not staying easy, then you have to iron. And then bring this one all the way to meet with this end right here. When you pull, you can see you have a diamond here. You iron this. I show you this one, and then you're going to do the rest of them exactly the same way. Now when I pull this up, it's like this. The pointy, I'm gonna bring it down to the center, and so this one right here, I'm gonna bring it back to the center, fold it back down, and from here you go into sew this. You're going to do all of them. I have 1 and 2. You're going to do another 4 exactly the same way I show you. So I finished this one, and when I get to the center here, it's nice and flat. You don't need to do anything else. This is what the people want me to do. This is for the coaster. This button is very flat. Even if you put the cup in here, it won't fall down because the level of this and then this, it make it nice and even. So I'm gonna go to here, and I go down. I scoop this side up. This is super easy to do. I have to finish 25 of these, and hopefully I have enough time to finish them. And I slide the needle underneath here, and I go up. So up and down to sew this together. I don't want to go to the other side. The other side is not done. And then I go down to here. This is the button is for decoration. You don't need to worry about sewing a lot. So when you get into here, you can wrap this around a few times. Then I go in the back here. I'm just make a loop and I come out. You don't need to do too much. I have to do 25 of this, and then other 25, and then something else and something else. I also make the small one too. This one that I don't add anything in the middle. This one I make it for the soda bottle, the soda can. The circle I cut it from 8.5 inch circle, and it finish side 3.5. And this one is finish side. Remember the 10 inch circle, and finish side is 4 inch and 4 3/4 up and in. 4 inch and 3/4 up and in. I don't measure from here. If you do from here, that's 5.5. But if you do from the straight line, it's 4 inch and 3/4 of an inch. The other one, trace the same circle. Exact the same size the circle, that 10 inches. To fold the circle in half, and you iron this. Fabric is so beautiful. And then from here you're going to fold it again by making sure this line meet this line, and iron this. How simple. Okay, so you fold it in half, you iron, and then you fold it in half, you iron. Now you have 4. So you're going to take this one, go into here, or the top down, doesn't make any difference. Iron this. That's the center. Alright, so on this one right here, you're gonna bring into the center. go from this side in, and I'm going to iron this down also. And continue to do all around until you fold them all in. On this side, bring into the center. All the thing it's gonna bring to the center. Now you have two more. You're gonna bring this one to the center here. Very pretty, and it's easy. And then from this one right here, that's the last one, you bring it down to here. And that basically it. But I'm not done yet. Now open this up and place it in here. If you want, you can cut another one. You don't need to because this is already thick because of the fold of the fabric. There you go. So that's basically it. Very. When you're done, you're gonna go and sew on the fold here, so around its 6 sides. Now this is I sew around the fold here. In the center, I have the lace that I have it 500 years ago. I'm going to take one, cut this. Okay. And I'm going to place right in the center here. And I'm going to sew this around it. The cup going to be around here. It doesn't stand right here. So everything here, it flat down. The cup won't fall down, or the soda can won't fall down. Just so you know. So that is that. The second one I did already. So far it's beautiful. And see this? So pretty. And let me show you the third one. The last one here I have is I have the same side of the circle, but this time I use 2 of them. So I already placed the right side facing the right side. Leave about 2 inches open, so a quarter of an inch seam allowance. You're gonna sew all around the circle to here and stop. Leave this open so you can inside out. So everyone, you see this, the side of the presser foot, that almost a quarter of an inch. I use a straight presser foot. Turn around and trim with the pinking shear. Where I leave it open right here, don't trim. Everyone, after I inside out and iron all around this opening space right here, I'm going to leave just a little bit open. I don't want to leave a long way like that, so I'm gonna go and leave it this from here to here. And so you go, so top stitch all around very close to the side here, go all the way to here and stop. So everyone, after I top stitch around and I left it here about half an inch right here open. So from here you're gonna go down half an inch behind the top stitch here, half an inch, go all around. And so from here also leave it here open, leave it half an inch right here open. All right, so sew it from here all around half an inch, go all around to here, leave this open. So everyone, after I sew half an inch here, I'm using the elastic. This is less than half an inch, just a little bit less. And the bow, I have it here 7 3/4 of an inch bow, so almost 8. You can use 8 inches if you want to. I'm gonna measure this around the top of the bow. You can use the smaller bow if you want. If you have 7 inches, you can do that too. When you get to here, you either can sew on the sewing machine or you can just sew it by hand. I overlap, just sew it here, sew it here. So everyone is finished. This can be a hat. Just kidding. And the bow, I have it here, is close to 8 inches. It's just a quarter of an inch. It's really easy to make too. And it wrap around here. That is so cute. It is everyone. So adorable. Easy to make too. So you basically can do any color you want. These two finished during night time. It's different color with the, especially the pink, but look at this blue one. So pretty. And then this one right here. Beautiful in the back with no mark, nothing, and I sew around it. And the small one I didn't show you, but it's exactly like that, but it's smaller. I'm using 8.5 inches square paper, and I cut the circle of 8.5 inches. Looks so pretty. So this one you can put the soda can on like that for the party or whatever. She want to make it pretty, I will do it for her. And then it can be for a cup. And then you can put the bow on. You see the cup always have a little thing in the middle. That button don't bother at all. Just like that. Thank you so much for watching everyone. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for all of you that donate to my channel and always support my channel every time I upload a new video or every time I go live stream. Stay safe everyone, take care, love you, and don't forget to click on the like button to support my channel everyone. Love you, stay safe.